Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. How are you guys? Thank you for stopping by, checking out the live stream. Hope everyone had a good weekend or good week. Good week of toy hunting, maybe. But it's been it was busy. It's been very busy. I had a lot of Ross visits this week. It was uh, it was bad. Not a lot. My Ross hunts were terrible. Absolutely terrible. But at the same time, I actually was in New York this past weekend. Uh, was in New York for like 3 to 4 days. So, uh, what we had WrestleMania this weekend. We had Easter this weekend. A lot going on. Um, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. New York is always fun. I'm always enjoying going to New York, um, checking out Times Square, or we went to Union Square this time, uh, and K Town. We visited Koreatown. We haven't visited K Town in a while, and it's not too far from like 34th Street, from like a Madison Square Garden. But it's always fun to check that out. We went to a great like Korean barbecue restaurant. Man, so good, so good. But that was pretty much my weekend. I was a terrible hunt, which that video I just finished editing, so it should be out tomorrow. I was hoping to do it over the weekend, but I never had the time to. With Easter going on, New York, as well as just being inundated with WrestleMania, I was just gonna forget it. I'm just gonna put it up the following weekday, and we'll go from there. It has been busy, very, very busy. But I hope you guys did well on your toy hunts. Hopefully at Ross, considering all the finds that everyone's been grabbing, all the Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, all kinds of stuff. It's awesome. It's pretty awesome. And GameStop too. GameStop has been getting a lot of new figures too. All the fan channel exclusive stuff from Marvel Legends. So that's awesome. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. I hope everyone's been good. Let's check out who's here first. Mark Rose, as always. Thank you, sir, for being here. Skew Raider, how you doing, man? Robert, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Jeff Morris, what's up, man? How you doing? NJ Trees here. How you doing, sir? I can't wait to see you this weekend. Brick, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. That damn pet. I know. I'm so sorry. That's in my toy hunt. I didn't know. I really didn't know. Figure Fight Club. What's up, man? How you doing? It is that panda. I knew nothing about the NECA panda. And here I go. I casually stumble upon it at my Target, thinking it's like, oh, okay, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But nope. NJ Tree needed it. I was not aware. So it's gone. And hopefully I can find another one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I did get lucky on one Ross because I did find one Marvel Legend, but that's it. That's it. I couldn't find anything else. It was really bad. The NECA stuff, surprisingly, is really. I must have hit most of the stores that just put them out, so that was pretty good. But I didn't buy anything. It was just what it was. Where are Sculpture Toys? What's up, man? Can't wait to see you this weekend too. My weekend was in my mom's house, which was a sauna bee because she cooked in. Oh wow, yeah, was it 90 degrees? Yeah, it was close for here. It's around upper 60s, I would say. Refuse to turn on these teams. And disappointing WrestleMania. So WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Night one, Saturday. Great. Wildstorm Collectibles, Mike Tyson in it. Ooh, nice, man. That's pretty cool. I know it's funny because you can get like the knockoff one on like AliExpress. So I wonder is there any difference for the one in India, or you just because you were on vacation for that I think it was a wedding that you were going to? You found that no just a Target. Finding all the NECA stuff at Target. Kiwi, what's up, man? I'm pretty sure it's not. Yes, so there you go. WrestleMania night one. I was good with night one. Very happy with night one. I had a lot of like if night one was good, night two should have been even better. And night two started off great, so good with that triple threat women's championship match. In my opinion, that was the best match of the night for Sunday. I the other ones I didn't. They were okay. Dom winning the Intercontinental Championship, okay. I was shocked, man. Everyone was cheering for Dom throughout that entire match. It was so crazy. I was like, what is happening here? What is happening that Dom is going to win this belt? So crazy. And I was literally nodding off at the main event. I was just so bored with it. I really was. I'm so it was disappointing to me. I don't know. Either person could have won and I would have been fine with it. And I was just like, okay. But I just felt as if the match itself was just boring. I did not care for it. And I was expecting a lot more. Maybe because last year's WrestleMania was so good. I would have figured they would outdo themselves this year, but they did. In my opinion, they didn't. So, it is what it is. I know Raw is happening right now, so I'll get to watch that tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens from that. Let's see. 1,800 rupees, 21. You might have gotten the knockoff because AliExpress was littered with the knockoff. WrestleMania, I don't hate the results, but the main event wasn't what it should have been. See, that's where I feel too. Sean Beatty, what's up, man? CLR, what's up? No sign of Magneto. Not in mine either. Sucks. Raw is crazy right now. Rusev is back. Really? That's so wild. Becky and Lyra lost the tag titles right back to. Are you kidding me? Okay. So, what for? All right. Michael, how are you, sir? Roughshod, what's going on, man? Justin collects. How are you, sir? So yeah, that was really it. I don't really see much going on, hunting wise, and it's been pretty crazy. What's up, Beltran? Picked up Tony. Oh, nice. Did you find it at Target? I was hoping to stumble across that tiger, but I did not find it yet. I was I'm more surprised that it is showing up at Target. So that's really cool that's happening. I want to reach the young one, but the old one man looked clean. Okay. So Easter, I mean, with WrestleMania going on, all we did was just have a barbecue. And I'm sure most of us kind of did something similar. The kids did their thing. They got their Easter baskets. That's it. Nothing much. I was hoping for more from my toy hunt that occurred, but man, it was really light. Really, really light. I did do some damage at the Tamashii Nation store, as always. Man, that damn store just gets you. You have to buy something whenever you're in that store. And not only that, when I visited like Forbidden Planet and Midtown Comics, and even like the over in New Jersey in Edgewater, the Mitsuwa Shopping Center, they have a Kinokuniya bookstore, and they are also a Tamashii Nations seller. So they sell so much stuff there. I wanted to buy so much, so it's absolutely wild. Just holding myself back. That's really where I was at. So it's all right. What do we got? We got toy news, of course. You know what happened this weekend? Star Wars Celebration over in Tokyo. Star Wars Celebration, the one that I almost went to. Wish I did. It looked like a lot of fun. Seeing everyone that I know that went, that actually uh, they were posting a lot of good stuff. So jealous, but it's great. It's great. They all had a good time. Hopefully, um, one day I will go back to Tokyo, and I think it may be next year. But Star Wars Celebration as a show, I think they said it's coming back to Anaheim in 2027. So that's a long way, but back into Anaheim, that's feasible. I could go back to Anaheim. That was my first Star Wars Celebration, but they did show a lot of cool stuff at Celebration. So I think Toy Arc did have an article about it, so we can check that out. Um, but we will see what's at Toy Arc, so we can check out whatever toy news that did occur while I wasn't really paying attention over the past weekend. I did find one very difficult DC multiverse this weekend named Jane. It is a platinum. I'm still trying to this Two-Face. Yep. I haven't seen it, so we'll see. Rough Shot found Shocker. Nice. Very cool. Shadowburn. What's up, man? Where at Michael? What is it? Oh, see, I just picked up Magneto 97 at my local Ross. It's weird, right? Very weird. Select places, select Rosses seem to be getting certain figures. Venom Bite, what's up, man? Got it at Target. I was looking for Street Fighter Guile and picked up Mattel figure. Nice. I am still looking for that Street Fighter Guile. It's crazy. I haven't found it yet. Darth Maul getting his own. I heard about that. That's pretty cool. Near Ocean City, Maryland. Oh, cool. That's cool, Michael. Let's see where. Wow, you guys are all over the place. Should come to Phoenix. It's funny how they move around. I don't know what makes them decide on the venue, but that would be cool. If it went to Phoenix, I would love to go to Phoenix. I've never been to Arizona before. All right, let's see. Let's add you on. Let me pull that up. I hate allergies completely. I hate allergies. It's that season too, because before I went to New York, I what was it? I did the whole lawn, mowed the lawn, edged it, put new soil and mulch and all kinds of. Oh my god, it was the worst ever, and my allergies were just crazy. So it's just more and more. It was endless. Okay, let's see. Let me try to fix this screen to where I can make it. This should be okay. This should be fine. No. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right. So when it comes to Toy Arc, man, you son of a bitch computer. Let's move you here. Let's kind of scroll you over. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see what we can do with this. Starting from the top, and I know there's a few articles here that we could easily check out and just see what we could look at. There is a new Goku, which is crazy for SH Figure Arts, but it's the Cell Saga version. Honestly, I don't care for it that much. I'm surprised, but then again, they're advertising newer articulation. They already advertised a newer body for the Goku, the adult Goku for Dragon Ball Daima. So this Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga version, I mean, all right, we shall see. I'm not sure. So $30 USD. So okay, that's not bad. It's an entry figure. It'll be like $35. So that's not too bad. When it comes to, I guess, what they're really showcasing, I don't know. Honestly, they all look the same. But what else can you say about it? Come here. There we go. Good Lord. Where is this? Here we go. So this says, sorry, I'm fixing my screen just so it's a little bit easier for me to look at. Shoulder, a new shoulder. Okay. I mean, most of the time, the figures themselves can cross arms, but I guess it's a little bit better. I have a Goku in front of me right now, so that's why I'm checking it out. Actually, it is much better. That's pretty good. Compared to this one that I have in my hand, that is much, much better, especially with arms straight out. So if it can cross its arms like that, I welcome it. That seems like a very good addition to what it can do. Looks like the neck is slightly longer, looks better knees. The waist actually has a better crunch, which, yeah, if it can do that bend, awesome. Okay, so for an entry figure on a new Goku, that's pretty good if it can really do all that, the articulation. So I guess, yeah, why not? Let's give it a shot. The Cell Saga version. Do I even have any figures from the Cell Saga version? Probably Gohan. I just have Gohan. So that's really, yeah, here we go. I have this Gohan. So, and I like this Gohan. This Gohan is nice. So for this one, yeah, what the hell? Why not? Of course, we're going to get something like this. And I'm just going to be like, okay, sure. But yeah, new Goku. Let's see. I think NECA got a Superman coming out. I heard about that. I heard NECA is doing for the new Superman movie. I just want to thank you for the heads up about Professor Xavier at GameStop. I got him and he's wonderful. I also hate allergies as bad as you. Yeah. What's up, Robert Snyder? That's cool. You found Professor X. I actually found him at my GameStop too, which should be on the toy hunt tomorrow. And I actually went back there today and he's still there, which is very surprising. McFarlane got a new Superman from the movie, but his torso is too big for his head, or his head's too small. Well, that sucks. I think there's an image here too. Can't wait for this 3.0 Goku. Never liked the shoulder sleeves as separate pieces. Hey, if I'm looking at this right, this looks like a really good one. So I would love it. I have the Super Saiyan Son Gohan in blue. Nice. Got him for 45. Nice, man. So let's see. Star Wars Imperial Death Trooper role play helmet. I think that was announced during Star Wars Celebration. And here's Star Wars Celebration. That might be pretty heavy. We'll do that shortly. But let me just double check. Yeah, there's all this Star Wars. Oh, yeah, Punisher. Superman movies from McFarlane. Yeah, so Punisher. If you didn't watch Daredevil Born Again, then you may not care for this Punisher figure, but because I watched Punisher or Born Again, my God, I feel so biased wanting this figure even more after watching the final episode of the season. I'm like, Jesus Christ. After I saw that episode, I was like, yeah, I want the figure. Like, seriously. It's weird. I don't really care for the Daredevil figure, but this Punisher, I for some reason I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I would pick this up. It is it looks really good here as a render. So I really hope, the face and everything looks just as good. You got the axe, the knife, the handgun, all the weapons he used in that final episode. He's got one trigger hand and one fist. And he's got an open hand and then like a gripping hand. But what is the gripping hand for? Or a C cup. I mean, maybe, you know what? If it's like a C cup hand where he can, you know, utilize it with the handgun, all right, so be it. But I don't know what he needs that hand for. Go. Well, right here, there's that hand, and he's got the axe in it, I guess. I'm assuming this is an all new body. I don't recall these legs. Of course not the torso. But it's got a diaphragm cut right there. Yeah, this looks pretty much all new. Born Again was dope. This figure's face is now too pretty, right? Let's see. Joey, what's up, man? Brian King, how are you, sir? I didn't even realize that was the finale. I thought it was another different. Yeah, man. I wanted more. I definitely wanted more when the season finale ended. Is it true that there is a Professor Xavier fig for sale at the Ross stores? If so, which one is it and how much? I don't think that's true. I have not seen or heard of any Xavier figure at Ross. No. Yeah, I don't think so. The only because the Savage Land Xavier just came out at Target. The old Riders line of the Professor Xavier with the hover chair is just arriving at GameStop. So a lot of GameStops have that right now. And then the only like low price Xavier is at Walmart.com, which is the Warlord Xavier. So that's all I can think of. I only see Magneto. I'll pass on the figure canceled Disney Plus 2 years ago. Oh man. Now we need the next season of Daredevil to hurry up, but I think it's going to be a while. Yeah, I feel like next year. They would not put it out this year. Hasbro is asking too much for the new Frank Castle fig. Just axes, no firearms or extra hands. No, he got a sidearm right here. That's it. Absolutely, I think you should definitely do more accessories. They can, but that's about it. Yeah, the Shi'ar Xavier is the only sale at Walmart.com. Well, not sale, but it's just cheaper. Canadian, what's up, man? There's a re-release of the hover chair and Savage Land, and are the only two that. Yep, there you go. Andor season 2. Oh yeah, Andor season 2. Cannot wait for that. I think that's tomorrow. Andor season 2 starts tomorrow. I bought Cosmos yesterday. Nice, man. They should have did Punisher and Maximum series. Now that That would be neat. Which version of Punisher and what would he come with really? Because multiple accessories, that might be a stretch from maximum. All right, let's see. Let's go with some Star Wars Celebration. It's crazy because I'm not really going to be collecting maybe any of it. Let's see. And some of these, I probably won't even know the name. I kid you not. I probably will not know the name. So let's see. Just from here, we will see like so Black Series, Calcestis, Turgle, and Scuva Stev. What the hell? The Black Series Ronin and R5. I know that. That's the exclusive, which sold out at Amazon. Night Sister Marin, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Dash Rendar, then some vintage collection going on. Rocket launcher, Moff Gideon, more vintage. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's a lot of this. Oh. And we keep going and going. Here we go. What is this? Lightsaber stuff? What the hell? With kyber crystals. Okay. Huh. All right. I mean, well, you know what? I guess it's an improvement. It's updated. I mean, who knows? Does it come with all the crystals there? That's pretty crazy. The crystals itself might be like a fun little thing to collect. Here's that Black Series Calcestis, and I can't recall their names, but a lot of there's enough things here. It's not so bad. Look at all the lightsaber hilts. That's pretty neat. We have an alternate head, which we never see through Black Series. That's pretty crazy. I haven't played this game. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know much about it. But what the hell? Does he not have any elbow joints or knee joints? Am I seeing what you're seeing? Or are they bendy? What is this? I don't know. That's been there before. Look at this. Cal Kestis. Oh my god. Is this like a $60 set or something? Because that's gonna be pretty crazy. Or maybe $70 set because you can't count those as figures. Oh. Yeah, those are static. You cannot if those are bendy arms and legs, they would have shown them bent, but that's about it. Oh my god. This is I don't even know. Turgle and Scuva Stiff. There you go. Jedi Survivor. Chewie. New Hope Chewie. Is this really any different? I don't know. Maybe a new head sculpt. Maybe. Where did we go? Omega Weapon, what's up? I'm getting Frank. I love the character. Murder Spree. Frank Castle with his van for 200. Man, with his van. See, that would be cool. It really would be cool. But that's outside of their realm of maximum. They would never do anything like that. I only watch Star Wars in Japanese dub. Do you really? Spartan Toy Hunter, what's up, man? I would do that if I would do that if I really wanted the van. Uh, Brick, just saw D Amazing's review of the ramen van. Didn't look like domestic 112 scale too well to sit in it. Really? Still can make it work with photos, but just thought it was odd. That is interesting. I would have assumed that it would at least fit a good chunk of 112. I already printed. Did you really? I like the Joe Dirt alternate head. It's weird art. Some photos have the legs in different positions, so bendy. Under frame, weird. For all the pictures that they showed of that alien, I don't know which one it is. It's the same bend. It's just they rotated either at the hips or at the shoulder. So I can't tell. I don't know. WrestleMania Night 1, great main event. Night 2, great undercard, lousy main event. Correct. That's how I feel too. Highlight was Joe Hendry. You thought Joe Hendry was the highlight? I mean, it was cool seeing Joe, but that women's triple threat, that was my highlight for Night 2. That was the best part of Night 2. It was cool seeing Becky come back, but that triple threat was my highlight. Paul, how you doing, man? Surprisingly, I think I heard the MSRP on this is only 45. Well, that's good. If it's only 45, that's not too bad for Black Series, even though we know sometimes Black Series just really overpriced. But okay, normally they'll take something like that, like those aliens, and just make them as a full-fledged $25 figure. When's the dragon coming? God, late 2026. So I'd say winter. Sorry, guys. Some weird connection. All right, Jeff, I might buy that Chewy. I still don't have a Black Series Chewy. It's funny, right? I've traded in or resold or bought new Chewies all the time. And it's kind of like, I was just done. I was like, okay, I cannot do this over and over again. Manic Mike, what's up, man? Black Series Ross finds for the win. Good for you. I didn't find any of them. It's so wild how I haven't found pretty much any of the Ross, the RossCon stuff. Let's see, where's New Hope? Is it New Hope? It is New Hope. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was going to order Mirage Comics April O'Neil online, but it was $45 in total. I'll take my ass to the store instead. Yeah, man, I know. Shipping is crazy, right? We have a new Clone Trooper helmet, 501st Legion. Looks good to me. Dash Rendar. What a surprise. What a surprise this is. I hope it's a good figure. A lot of people were very excited about getting Dash Rendar. You might find that set at Ollie's. We'll see what happens in the future. It looks good. I like it. I'm not going to collect it though, so I'm not one to pre-order or buy this character. But to everyone who wanted, characters outside of the movie, this is great. Great to see names like Dash Rendar show up on Black Series. Man, that deep, like single elbow joint. Still looks good for a Black Series. I mean, just the one gun. You couldn't fill out anything else. Yeah, there you go. Shadows of the Empire. Very cool. Han Solo, which oof, I feel like the Han Solo. I think the recent Han Solo was on an archive card, and that looked good. That looked really good. I see the difference. I mean, the head sculpt's okay. It's not too bad, but it's another Han Solo for A New Hope, which hey, I get it. You're gonna fill out each movie line with characters that you've probably done so many times over. Let's see, King Dingling, what's up, man? Can you use that C hand to choke other figures? Yeah, right. I'm sure you can. That's what I was thinking at first for the Punisher. I found Jedi Saul at Ross, and that was the only thing so far. I will check again tomorrow. Hell, I've been trying to check multiple times. Still haven't seen any of them. But then again, I just want to see them. I don't think I'll buy any of the acolyte figures because I don't really need it. It's cool, but I don't know. I don't know if I could really get it. So the new cartoon Shredder is the hard to find figure. Yes, apparently it is. This is Night Sister. Was it Marin? Marin, yes. So this is from the video game. Am I correct on that? Night Sister Marin. So I don't know much or anything about this character. Looks cool. It's a Night Sister. That's pretty cool to me. Why? Is that a hood on the back of her jacket? That would have been a nice accessory to swap out, but oh well. Wow, look at that. There is a power effect for her hand. Look at that. They at least filled it more with accessories than other characters, which is so crazy. But that's cool. Night Sister Marin. There it is. This is the Ronin and R5 from those animated shorts. That's cool. I think it's a cool exclusive. You also got some soft goods on there. I barely remember that little episode short of this, but I think it was one of the ones I liked the most. This is still a cool looking figure. To make it an exclusive, sure, that's pretty awesome. Um, I think it's really cool. Do I care to have it? Not really. I'm not into Star Wars like that, but still, seeing it looks really good. And I guarantee you, if I was at Star Wars Celebration, I probably would have bought it just because I was there. And it's like buying souvenirs. It's like, oh, that's the exclusive for Star Wars Celebration. The face of Dash Rendar is not accurate. I'll take your word for it, considering I really don't know what he looks like. There are plenty of Black Series. My local Ollie store. Yes, same. I One day I will definitely pick up some Black Series at Ollie's because they're only $5 just to fill out, some of the Mandalorian characters that I have already. I have no problem with it because she's still she was a Silver Surfer. There is a storyline of her. It's just the opposite where she became she became the herald over Norrin Red. That's not I don't see that as a problem. And considering that this Fantastic Four is not part of the MCU universe, I can see differences happening, which you already see. You see that world, that Fantastic Four universe or reality or world, whatever you want to call it, is completely different than the MCU, the the main MCU. So for them to do this movie as completely different as they want, and then to somehow intertwine them with the main MCU, so be it. Whatever. I don't know what people have to hate on it for. It's just because I get it. You want your main character of Norrin Rad. That's perfectly fine, but you don't know what they're doing in the storyline. I don't know what they're doing with the storyline, but I understand this female is not like they just wanted to make her female. No, she was a Silver Surf. She was a Herald of Galactus. So what is, I don't- they can make the story. I will go in it with no expectations, and more than likely I will enjoy it. I have no problem with it. It's not a big deal to me. Other people are making it a big deal. Let's just see what they do. That's where I'm at. Bobby, what's up, man? I ate some tuna fishes and now I keep farting like every 3 seconds. Hey, it happens. I hope you feel better. Marin is Calcas's love. Really? Is that how it is is it from the first game or the second game? That I don't know. I'm going to assume the first game. Oh, wait, Survivor? Is it Survivor? And then I forget. Is Survivor was the first one? Let's see. Yeah, this black and white is or gray. This looks pretty good for the paint on it. Why are you? I swear to God. Oh, that red lightsaber. That looks cool. The sculpt looks good. I mean, it's a Black Series articulation, but I mean, we'll see. I don't know how I really feel about it. I mean, it is what it is to make this an exclusive figure. And I think it was a good decision that they made this as an exclusive. I heard they're going to put this out, but without the soft goods and as a standard figure. But I don't know. If it were me, I would want this exclusive. Wow, that's the packaging. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, a bantha for the vintage collection. That is so crazy that they're using like fake hair. Like that's awesome to me. You would have thought sculpt everything's sculpted, but damn, that's pretty good if they're gonna do like rooted hair. That is so crazy. They meet in the first game, they get close in the second game. Ah, both games. In the second game, Survivor. Uh, Ronan looks awesome. Big fan Samurai. What's up, man? He was up on Amazon for a second. Yeah, I heard. I heard it went really quick. And I don't blame him. I mean, for that as an exclusive to be available for US and ordered through Amazon, I expected that thing to go real quick. This is Bantha. That is pretty wild for them to do that. But I think it's great. This is awesome for the mere fact that they're doing it this way. Is there an alternate like mouth that I saw from yep, there it is. What the hell? That's crazy. It looks so cool. Wonder how much this is going for. Cobb Vent. Wait a second. Why are they doing another? Oh my god, I can't. They just did like a deluxe Cobb Vanth through what? Under the Mandalorian, and didn't like everyone get it for like $7.49 at Target because it went to clearance? And God, there's even I still have one Target that actually still has it, but it went back up in price because they they're silly like that. It's so weird, and I'm sure I could find that deluxe Cobb Vanth at liquidation. But what is this? Why this is just a Cobb Vanth without the Mandalorian armor with Boba Fett's armor? Is that it? Like, oh my goodness. Anyone interested in TMNT figure sets? I am not. I'm not. I think the only thing I really need is a Last Ronin Leo. Alex Martinez, what's up, man? I pre-ordered this Banta. Yeah, the Banta looks great. How much is it, by the way? The Ronin looks good to build up your samurai. Darth Vader's Ronin would be cool. I wonder if Bandai made one from that movie realization line. Robert Diaz, what's up? That Bantha is dope, but not for me. Still a sucker for Star Wars TVC. The Bantha and Sand People fig are cool, but for the price, I feel they could have added at least 2 or 3 figures. Oh, so what's the price, Joey? $70. Interesting, man. $70. That's more. That is higher than some of the environmental play sets that they've done. What the hell? Yeah, so this is a standard Cobb Vanth, one without his armor. So, okay. Book of Boba Fett. Crosshair, vintage collection. I didn't realize they didn't do Bad Batch vintage collection. Or maybe not all of them yet. Moff Gideon, which I found this version of him at Walmart. Does the helmet come out? Or apparently not. This is probably go. Elwin Marin as vintage. So same figure. I like the card back though. Rocket launcher. Wow, lots of vintage. Thank God I don't collect vintage. My God. Cool. Not too bad in terms of figure reveals from Star Wars Celebration. Superman movie McFarlane Toys line. What do we got? Did they show more than just this? Oh my God, they did show more. Okay. Let's quickly take a look at all these. I didn't even look at all these. From this image alone, what the hell are we looking at? What is this? Is this? Oh, no. Are they doing superpower ones? Really? I would have never thought. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. So, okay. I mean, is that cardboard? Is this a cardboard background? Oh my God, I think it is. I think this is a cardboard background. All right. I was not expecting superpowers for the Superman movie. So be it. I don't know what to say. Look at you. That I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm all for nostalgia and are some figures being recreated in the original like retro style of a figure that we used to have when we were younger. That's all cool and all. Um, but I think for me, like as I grew older, having those retro figures in my collection, that's fine. But I would feel like now in this modern time with action figures, I wouldn't want to go backwards in collecting a figure that has retro qualities of it. I would want more of the modern qualities of an action figure. But look, that's just my opinion of it. Like if I wanted this Green Lantern, I would want the DC Multiverse one over the Superpowers one because this is it's outdated to me. I don't what will I do with it? Metamorpho, okay. Uh, there's Mr. Terrific. And then there's Superman, which okay. Here we go. Oh, look, we're getting a statue, as always. Let's see. Paul, what's up, man? Superpowers and DC Multiverse. Yeah, it's wild. They made Superpowers figs for a new movie. Zero nostalgia and a nostalgia line. Looks like Stewart from Matt TV. That's funny. How's Hendo? What's up? How you doing? Zom 2010. What's up, man? I'm sadly out of the Mattel Creations Motu exclusives. The Hordak coming out this week will cost more than $50 Canadian, including shipping. Just too darn expensive for a figure now. Wow. And I don't know anything about that. That's crazy. Black Series at Walmart. Yep. I did see that. I did see that. That'll be in the toy hunt. Or no, I already have that in my toy hunt. So we got our Superman statue. Pretty common. Is that a soft goods cape for it? Okay. Why? Why would you put a soft goods cape? I don't know what to say about that. He put a soft goods cape on a statue. Now, there are large, nice statues for that have soft goods on it. And I think it works great. But there's no wire in the cape. And maybe it's just because it's just a standing pose. You could have just easily done a sculpted cape. A kaiju megafig. Look at this waist cut. Oh my god. No knee joints, no elbow joints, not even hip joints. So you just twist where his legs are at the waist. What that? What's really funny? I mean, sculpt wise, okay, cool, looks pretty good. But then you have these eyes that look animated. Huh. I'm assuming you're supposed to put this with the regular multiverse, like Superman character. Yeah, so you twist at the shoulders. So this literally has what? 4 points of articulation: shoulder, waist, neck, maybe tail. So that would be your 5. Wow, what a crazy design, decision making. I have no idea. 100 degree. I don't want the retro myself. Give me all that modern engineering in my toys. And the action figure has the damn molded cape. Yep, right. See. So have they found McFarlane Truck? Who knows? Todd is just hip firing now. This license is on the clock. True. Looks like a 12 pack. Has to be. That's funny. I want a movie about the McFarlane truck heist. After the Aquaman 2 Megafeg, this is just get it out before I can. Yeah, I know, right? The Aquaman 2 Megafig isn't too bad, but please, that has more articulation than this thing. Wow. Leighton Bradford, what's up, man? Hey, RG, first time on one of your live streams. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Even if you can't stay here long, I appreciate you stopping by in the chat. This thing is, I don't know what to say. Oh, look, there's more paint on the back. So 5 points of articulation. Wow. What the hell? Because there's a twist at the tail. Best part of the Megafig is it says 22. Does it really? Oh my God. Is it on the box? Oh my God, it does say that. 22 moving parts. Where? I only counted 5, just like you, Fig fan. Here's your chunk of plastic. Yeah, right. Hard act to follow. What's up, man? McFarlane loves statues. He does. And he does great sculpts, but this makes no sense. Did this thing live too close to nuke plant? Probably. It looks like an axolotl, because my kids would say that looks like an axolotl. I wouldn't be surprised if it's an axolotl. It looks like a concept mock-up, not even artist proof. Yeah, there we go. They must have each horn on a swivel. Yeah, and that's even if it was, that still doesn't total up to 22. Let's see. I think he prints. I think he does too. So here's Metamorpho. There's a part of me like that thinks Metamorpho is just gonna die real quick in the movie. Extra hands. Okay. We got Metamorpho. We got Metamorpho in movie form. Did they make him in comic? I don't recall. They may have, and I didn't pay attention to it. Well, here's Superman. Well, I mean, it's pretty much what you expect out of McFarlane Toys. I can't really say much about the head sculpt. I know what Corn Sweat looks like, but there's a oh yeah, see, look at that. What are they doing with this paint? The eyes look more, what's the word? It looks like it looks animated. Like that whole paint coloring, whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't look right. They don't do stuff like that, but yet here it is in this Superman. Extra hands. And that is that is a sculpted cape. Oh my God. Maybe the soft goods cape on the statue may fit for this one. Oh no, wait. Oh, the deluxe edition. Are you serious? So there's a deluxe edition with a soft goods cape. All right. Extra hands. Look at that. Multiple faceplates again. You're going to see a seam line at the jaw, aren't you? Oh, geez. That's my guess. I don't know. Crypto's in there too. Okay. Looks like a test shot. Rick, what's going on, man? Stopping by quickly before heading to Mount Fuji. Oh, nice, man. Very awesome. Was amazing. Star Wars celebrations. Got the Hot Toys Darth Maul exclusive. That's cool. First and probably only Hot Toy. I get it, man. Fully understand, but that's really cool. What time is it over there? It must be. It's either 9 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, 9:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. Tuesday morning for you. So that's pretty awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, man. Enjoy Japan. I honestly just soak it all up. Buy everything. Just buy everything because you're gonna regret it. You do not go home thinking, damn it, I should have bought whatever it is you were thinking about. Just buy it. Just think about it later. But awesome, man. Enjoy yourself. Someone described him as a peanut butter and jelly fig, and I can't see anything else. That's funny. Thanks for the shops to stop by. Yeah, I hope you were able to find them and more, because I forgot to mention, like there's a lot of shops where you can buy pre-owned stuff, and there's a lot of them. So I hope you, I hope you got your running shoes, your walking shoes on to support your feet, because you do, like, when you're in Japan, you do 20,000 steps a day. I kid you not. So, like, enjoy it. So I'm glad you're able to find what you were able to find. He's going to get the Darwin and X-Men First Class treatment. Oh, isn't the same actor that played Darwin the same actor that plays Mr. Terrific? If I'm not mistaken, it seems like they're the same person. This is ugly. Sculpture Toys Termo Monster. I think it's a pretty darn good likeness. That Superman with the soft goods cape for $37 makes me, goddamn, is it $37? Jeez, man. Makes me really worried about how expensive the Batman Returns figures will be. Oh. So this is called a deluxe theatrical edition. You couldn't just keep it the same as the regular, like, $30 one. One Superman has a plastic cape, and one with the dog has the cloth cape. But yes, animated looking. Yeah, that face sculpt is worse than the first grade art project. Wow. He probably demanded the inkjet printing looked more comic style and mess it up. I can believe that. Oh God, why is he smiling? All right, that's what you get. All right. Let's see. Giving me Jack's Pacific vibes with how they captured the likeness of the face. I can see that. Absolutely. Jaeger 101 or Jaeger 101. Deluxe edition, my butt. Why is there no extra fist in there? Yeah, right. Exactly. Godzilla pie. Love to go to Japan. Plus, there are plenty of good-looking girls. Sure. Let's see. Yes, Mr. Terrific. See, I knew it was the same actor. Let's see. I think everything else. Tamashii Nation Star Wars display. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, we got a lot to talk about. My God. They should have hijacked that Superman movie collection. Most likely the Batman Returns wave will also be $40. They were 30, but due to, yeah, I know. So McFarlane still has these coming. They have not been heisted yet. Yep, almost. They still got a year and a half, I think. He's going to be Mr. Terrific. Just checked his IMDb. Another Super Saiyan Goku. Isn't that 10 at this point? More than 10, man. So Tamashi Nations showed off a few items, and where's the rest of the pictures? What the hell? Luke Skywalker and Yoga, Anakin Skywalker, and Mace Windu. I thought they showed off a Grievous. Okay. And then Mace here. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I know they showed off a Grievous. Probably this was before they showed it off. And then they had a Hot Toys booth. Look at all those people. My God. Oh, is this the exclusive? That looks cool. That Stormtrooper exclusive looked really nice. It was out of nowhere. It was like the Cherry Blossom Trooper. This one right here. Cost Babies also doing stuff. That's crazy. There's your Hot Toys. I guess that was what's being showcased. Oh, look at that. Hono Studios is jumping into Star Wars. That's pretty cool. Was it really, Rick? Wow. I honestly, if I were to buy a hot toy that weekend, I would have bought that Stormtrooper because that is so unique to do a cherry blossom Stormtrooper, and it was just I would hold on to it forever because that's a pretty cool design to have that type of figure. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Let's see. So Rick, you're going to Mount Fuji. I'm going to assume you're taking a tour. So if you did schedule a tour, that's good. Just make sure you're on time for whatever places you're visiting. Because you always want to jump back on that bus. But Mount Fuji is pretty awesome. You will see all kinds of stuff. It may smell because you're going to be surrounded by sulfur. You're going to smell sulfur throughout the area, but it's very cold at the base of Mount Fuji where you're going to visit like a small shop and stuff like that. We actually visited one of the local buildings that you can oversee Mount Fuji, and they actually had when you went up on this rail of some kind, I forgot what it is, but we went up there. It was basically like an adjacent mountain next to Mount Fuji, and you could actually go on a swing, and you can swing and get your picture taken in front of Mount Fuji. Let's see. Man, jealous. We're heading back to Japan. So, yeah, I know, right? I know. I might go. I might go too. June, maybe June. We might go June. So, tell me if you're going, Brick, or when you're going, I should say. Okay, let's get out of here. 10:20. Wow, 10:20. Let's pop you out. Let's see. So, I was looking around. It was like, what have I not opened that was like recent pickups? Because I gotta open up some stuff. And I realized, speaking of Japan, so thank you, Rick, Brick, too. I bought a figure in Japan that I never opened yet, which is crazy. It was part of the anime Hell's Paradise. It was an SH Figure Arts, and I bought it at the Tam Tam shop. Tam Tam. Tam Tam is a hobby shop. It's got like 2 floors where it's a bunch of model kits, a bunch of figures, a bunch of statues. It's got a lot of stuff. really is. So it was funny. Um, it was a character from Hell's Paradise anime, which I did enjoy, and it was Yuzuriha. Yuzuriha. Look at that. There's the Temtem sticker, or this Temtem sticker. So I was surprised. I was going through what I had kind of just sitting around on the shelf, and I'm like, oh my God, look at that. I just put that on the shelf, not realizing I did not open it yet. So this was I was there was a part of me that was mad, and this was hard to like. This is why when I was in Japan, there was a part of me that's like, if you see it, just buy it. And in Japan, you when it comes to figures, when you're in Akihabara, you need to not just see it and buy it, unless you know it's something that you will not find again. When it came to this figure, I was so upset. I bought this at the Tam Tam shop, which is perfectly fine. It was a good price. I paid like $50 for it, which isn't too bad. About an hour later, I visited another shop, maybe like 2 blocks down from this shop, and they sold pre-owned. They sold pre-owned figures, and you could just go on the shelves, look at all the shelves, and just kind of just pick them out like library books. It's crazy. So I go in, I look around, and there's this SH Figuarts like section of just all these SH Figuarts, and she was there. And guess how much it was? $20, $20 US. I was like, son of a bitch. God. Of all the times to I would always wait. But for some reason I was like, oh, I found her. Let me pick it up. Nope. I should have waited. Couldn't return it. I was just like, what the hell? That sucks. That really sucks. Let's see. All right. So let's switch out. Here we go. So I had a few figures that go with her, which they're kind of laying down here. So there she is. Let me get the other characters that I did have. At least if I get them standing. Yep, I got them standing. Cool characters. Nope. Where did I see here? Thank you, Hard Active Follow. I appreciate that. How's it going? Let's see. Japan is on my list. Always wanted to visit ancient sites and the Bandai Museum. Oh, Bandai Museum's pretty good. It's quick though. It's very, very quick. I think I went through it in like less than half an hour. It's free though. Right there with you. I still haven't opened all my stuff from our trip either. Wow, jeez. She has plot. I need to buy a few more souvenirs for family, then I can get a few more things for myself and won't feel FOMO. Thankfully, I'm here until Friday. Man, so lucky. So I have time to go back and get the ones I left. Oh, shit, I guessed it. Yep, right. See? Yep. Definitely hurts. It definitely hurts. I got the main character right here. It articulates pretty nicely. It reminded me almost like Demon Slayer. Why I can't think of his name is escaping me, but it moves pretty well. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this line of figures. I don't know if they're going to do more. They may, but I'm hoping for season 2, so that way I can we can finish the storyline. and see what's going on. Stay. My God. All right. Let's see. Oh, you're leaning up on the box. All right. You're going to stay right here. There we go. So this one, not surprised that they made this character. They definitely had other opportunities to make other figures, but you know, figure arts, they only make like 3 or 4 figures from a line, from an anime line of all things. Take the plastic out. Now, did they do a good job when it comes to articulation? Maybe. And she has 5 face plates, which is actually pretty cool. 5 face plates, 4 pairs of hands, 2 kunai, which is really nice, and does have her sword, which I don't know. Oh, well, that's wild. So here's a sheathed sword, but it's just for show. There's can't do much with it. But there is a peg in the back, so it's able to just maneuver around, I'm assuming. That does not feel like... Oh, there we go. She's got all these... If you've seen the anime, you know what these canisters on her belt are. So it's not... But I like the different alternate faces here. That's pretty nice. Has 4 Spider-Man figs I want behind his left shoulder. Oh, the 4. Oh my God. Can you tell what those are? Because that's pretty crazy. Does Takara Tomy have a museum in Jam? I would love to see the home of the Transformers. Not that I... Well, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I never thought about seeing if they did. If they did, that's cool. I don't know if they had. There's a lot of Takara Tomy shops that you can visit, which basically looks like in a museum itself. So I don't know. It's possible. Never thought about it. I have Disney Sea booked for Thursday. Nice. Originally had Legoland booked today, but didn't expect almost $200 for the round trip by the bullet train. But Mount Fuji is a great replacement. Yeah, Mount Fuji is definitely a cool place to visit. Did you see the Unicorn Gundam at what is that? Diver City? I hope that the popularity of Ranma Half on Netflix will revive the SHF line. They have made 5 figures and stopped. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, but wouldn't they redo the same 5 figures? All right, I'm heading. Take care. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by. To be honest, didn't even notice the belt. Yeah, right? Why would you notice the belt? So that's interesting. I'm trying to... What is that? So the waist is a ball. So we could see that. But you could see it looks like she has a diaphragm cut right there. But along here on her side, there's no cut. So what in the hell are we looking at? This is a soft plastic. Her gi is a soft plastic. So there it it does crouch a little bit, but you can feel her outfit move. Interesting. That is weird. I don't... All right. I guess it works to an extent. knees, upper thigh. Oh, that's nicely hidden. That's a nice spot to hide it. But for her, as like a ninja, when you think about it, it's pretty nice. Okay, cool. Where is, let's see. I'm just going to change out of faceplate so we see. Random Japan question: is Nara Dreamland any good? Want to take my youngest there and check out the Godzilla section. Nara Dreamland. Nara. I don't know. I've never visited it. I visited Nara Park, which is pretty cool because that's where you can walk around with all the deer. I mean, Nara is deer in Japan. So Dreamland, I don't know what Dreamland is. I'm assuming it's some sort of, like, in a way, a theme park of some kind. But I don't know. Or where it's located. That's also another factor that I might not know of because I've only visited certain parts of Japan, not all of it. Like I've never visited Osaka, and I've never visited. I forgot one of them. Well, I'm just saying Osaka is one of them that I wanted to visit. So, yeah, change in the faceplate, always nice. It's definitely nice. But a Godzilla section. I mean, I don't know what's there that would be in terms of a Godzilla section. There's a lot of Godzilla stores and other Godzilla landmarks, I would say, in Tokyo that were cool to see. I mean, there is like a large Godzilla head in Shinjuku, that's right on top of a building. So like when you're down on the ground and you look up, I forgot what building it's called. And Brick, you probably know this too because you probably visited. When you're in Shinjuku, you can look up at this building, which the building is like it's half a movie theater and half of something else. You can see this huge Godzilla head that overlooks at the top of the building and can breathe out smoke. Very cool. It was a very cool thing to see. But that was it. It really didn't extend more than that. I want to go to that Studio Ghibli theme park. I heard about that. It's really cool. Chad Kinsler, what's up, man? It's on top of the Toho Cinema Building. There you go. Toho Cinema Building. Cinema. Yeah, so movie theater. I was right. Yeah, so there's Godzilla everywhere. There we go. We have those three going on. I brought Goku out from Daima because we never got to open up Vegeta from Daima. Got a good deal on this one. This one was only $20. So I am not disappointed with this. What's crazy about this thing is it's so small. It is unbelievably small. But it comes with a good amount of stuff considering we have 4 pairs of hands. 4 pairs. That's so crazy, right? 4 pairs of hands, 4 face plates, an alternate head in a way because it's different hair. One that's like wavy hair and the one that's just like static hair, I guess. I don't know if you can see the difference with this, but you have options. It's pretty cool. But it also comes with crossed arms, which is pretty damn cool. They're tiny, like I kid you not. These are tiny. Here's the crossed arms, not hands, crossed arms. So you can actually swap out the arms and put those in. But when I was looking at Vegeta, I was like, Vegeta is really small. Like, why is he that much smaller than Goku? And he definitely is. Like, here's Goku, and then here's Vegeta. Maybe it's just the outfit. Goku's outfit is just baggier. The baggier it is, so that's probably why. But this Vegeta, that's really small. But it articulates extremely well. Like it's weird. The ball itself for the shoulders definitely makes it like it's uh, like a butterfly joint. But you could see how you can kind of rotate the arm kind of back and forth, and it comes around. So it is basically like a ball joint, and everything is single jointed, but it's got a pretty good amount of like 90 degrees right there. So you can easily, turn things around. This was very unique. Whoops, I just popped it out. The neck itself is actually, it's a dumbbell joint, but you could see here where it kind of just maneuvers around on there to get that extra articulation. And that was surprising because you can absolutely maneuver that all over the place. And it's got a ball waist for that roundness right there and single jointed knees. But look at that. That's pretty damn good. Toe joint, my God, they put a toe joint on this small little figure. They put toe joints on all SH figure arts. It's so crazy. I'm going to pop off his arms just to see if I can put those folding arms in, and it's pretty easy to do so. I think I can pop it in pretty good. Oh, there you go. Hopefully it works. Oh, cool. Would be better. Oh, no. This is a good face. There you go. Swapped it out. Now he's got folded arms. Nice. That's pretty good. Smaller they are for some reason. It's so good with articulation. All right, Joe. Have a good night, man. Travel safely. Sorry, man. Nijigen no Mori. They have a Shin Godzilla zipline. Oh, that thing. Nara Dreamland was a failed Disney clone that was fresh on my mind. No worries. I seen like Instagram reels on that that zip line. Don't know exactly where it is. That's pretty damn cool. Would I do it? Absolutely. I just don't know exactly where it is. It definitely seems like a very cool thing to go to or take advantage of while you're in Japan. Also, Naruto and Dragon Quest interactive sections for my teen. I kind of like those chibi DBZ fixes. They are actually really fun. They definitely are. I found Sagat and Black. Damn, you're so lucky. I haven't found them yet. I was surprised how big the deluxe box was. Yeah, right. Rick, I absolutely thank you for being here. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, these two are nice. Now, I saw Piccolo when I was in New York, and I would love to get Piccolo for continuing this Daima collection. But good Lord, Piccolo is just slightly bigger than these guys, but they're charging $65 from them, and that's just really expensive. That's really crazy to charge that much for these smaller figures. I get it, but these like Goku regular, these two regular price are $34.99. That's fine. $34.99 is good. But to continue on with Piccolo being 60, the Super Saiyan Vegeta being 60, I think the Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be like 70. Like, man, that's really crazy. And they're all the same size. That's the craziest part. You're going to make them all the same size, and you've made two of them for the $35 price. That's where it's nuts. Let's see. So, other ones that I have not opened. One of the recent pickups was from our good friend NJ Tree, who actually was able to pick up this 2-pack for me when it went to clearance for like $12, I think. And that was the Tiger Force G.I. Joe 2-pack of Roadblock and Tripwire. Tiger Force. I don't mind Tiger Force. I was not going to pay full price when this showed up as a Target exclusive. That's just crazy. And it's maybe you can always argue the fact like, well, what's going to happen in the future with it? But when it comes to exclusives are the first thing to clearance out of any retailer. It's crazy. And it is a behavior that we have all as collectors have seen these retailers do over and over and over again, that we will absolutely, what the hell dropped? We will absolutely see these figures on clearance at some point. It's crazy. What is this? Oh, okay, I see what that is. This is one big cannon piece thing here. Okay. So it's been a while since I messed around with like the Roadblock. I think it was the Amazon exclusive Roadblock, which is this one is more based off of. And Tripwire. Tripwire was, I think it was a Pulse exclusive or something. But I haven't messed with the Tripwire in a long time. And it's cool to see. I forgot. You can almost everything can come off. But all right, let's see. Here's Tripwire with the helmet already on him. And you can take off the helmet. Pretty nice. Let's see. Raditz will end up being 80. Raditz? Are they re-releasing Raditz? I don't remember. I need to get that Tennessee Whiskey Godzilla bottle. Oh, that's cool. Man, I'm going to have to we'll catch these at Ross. I missed the sale at Target. Let's hope. Let's hope this 2-pack ends up at Ross. That would be pretty damn awesome. So this is the Tiger Force Roadblock. Man, that's a big guy. That looks pretty good. Oh. Let's see. There is quite a bit of accessories in here. That's pretty awesome. I'm not keen on Tiger Force, so I'll customize these when I get them. That's okay. If you can customize them, that's even better. Me, I'm fine with Tiger Force because when I was collecting Joes as a kid, I didn't realize I was buying Tiger Force because I think I was just more focused on the names of the characters. So when I would buy figures, I'd be like, oh, cool, I got my Roadblock. Oh, or cool, I got my Duke and anything, but not realizing that it was Tiger Force. I just thought it was like, oh, it's like an alternate outfit. So some of these characters I'm more familiar with the look because of Tiger Force. Who was my one Tiger Force that I just it was one of them. I'm trying to remember. There is a lot of stuff in here, and I think it's mainly from. It is from Tripwire. There's a lot of stuff here from Tripwire. It's weird and it's whatever. It's funny how some of these things are. The accessories are just all green. You're just like, what the hell? That. There's a controller. Oh my god. What? I'm going to have to try to remember where some of this stuff is supposed to be attached to, because now I'm just looking at it like, wait a second. What is this here for? What is that? What's going on? Because Tripwire does come with this thing. I don't know what to call it. He does have his backpack here, which I believe with the metal detector that you can attach to the side there. But there is, which I want to think, and I think I'm right about this, because here is, I believe, a mine, right? But it has a peg in it, and it's the same thing here, which this could pop out. Yep, I can pop that out, so that can come out, so that's not bad. But he does have a sidearm here, which we can just put right there in the holster. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we can carry the rest. Yeah, we can carry the rest. So yeah, all that stuff can go pretty much where it needs to go. And there's a handle on this too, so he can hold that too. I mean, Tripwire isn't bad. It does come with many accessories, like, and including the helmet. So there's his head, and I'm pretty sure it could be the exact same head. I don't think they really did anything different. So there is Tripwire. Now Roadblock, though, my god, he has this huge weapon. But this weapon has its own stand thing here, whatever. I don't know what to call it, but here we go. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty awesome right there. I don't know if there is another. I don't know if this came with a different character, but that is a big gun. That is huge. But we can just holster that. And oh, it comes with a different handle. I forgot these things. This thing I learned from the anniversary figures, because this one you can, I think you can just swap this out. Yeah, there you go. You could take that out and plug that in just like that. That works. That's weird looking, but that's what you can do. So there's that handle there. The backpack, though, he does come with a backpack. It does say chef on it. Also passed on this 2-pack. If it does show up at Ross for $15 less, I'll probably buy it. Yeah. See, that's not too bad. $15 or less. Why not? This is interesting. So we have that backpack there, and it has, there's a wire or a hose that comes with it. Oh, this, we have a belt here that we can easily just, well, it's kind of loose. Is it supposed to attach somewhere? I mean, you could, absolutely do that. But it's too small. It's just kind of loosely hanging in there. There's really no spot. But this, I see a spot here. Interesting. But does that get plugged into what? No, you would not get plugged into that. Interesting. Where the hell? Am I missing something? Where would this be plugged in? Because I do not see a spot, not even like on the helmet, because this helmet does come off. That is weird. Really weird. I don't think it, oh God, does it go to this? I'm going to try this and just see. Okay, I found this, which would be weird. But then again, I guess maybe if you're not pegging this into this mount, then you would plug it into this. Which again, I definitely find that unusual, but maybe he ends up in most DBZ lines after the price goes up for my. Oh, okay, yeah. I still need Ram and Duke. Wow, really? Yeah, right. I'm about it. These two great figs with nice accessory will be a great deal for $15. Absolutely. I think the hose belongs to Tripwire somewhere. I don't see a spot. Oh, maybe it. Ooh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Because there is a spot up here. But does it fit in here? Would this, yeah, because then this could get plugged in like that. Yeah, maybe. That seems more like it. We could do that. We'll do that. Ratface, what's up, man? How you doing? We got to shake up Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins with. Ooh, really interesting. Hoses for Tripwire. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate that. It's just weird. So what the hell do we? What is this for? Where are we plugging that in? Oh. Well, I guess if I really wanted him to carry it, I could peg the mount on his back, and then he could technically carry everything. Technically, I don't know how well, but that is a way. I don't know. We'll see. It works. I think I am now caught up with everything Tiger Force. So that actually, yay, I can set up that section and make sure it's all well and good. There it is. You know how I knew the hose belonged to us because he's that's funny. I was just watching Mr. Robot. That's a really good show. Oh, Mr. Robot. Wow. I saw a few episodes, never seen all of it, but I heard it was a good show. I didn't see enough to enjoy it yet. Or maybe I did, and I just never continued to watch it. Okay, so now that you guys are done, do I have one more? I do. do have one more, and that is also Action Force. I never opened up my Crimson Praetorian. A lot of people had this figure as like top 5 figure of 2024, which I believe it, because before I got this figure, I had the Elite Praetorian Guard, and that was amazing. So this should be no different. I've been wanting to get the black and red version, the original one. Because here, where are you? The green one, the Elite, such a good figure. Absolutely enjoyed everything about it. Articulation, all that stuff is so good. So getting the black one, which I love the black and red color scheme on this one. It's really nice. So it looks incredible. But honestly, it's the same figure as that Elite Praetorian right there, just not translucent green armor. Wow. There's so much. I love the way this thing is. The articulation is so wild for like a cyborg. Very cool. I love the look of how everything maneuvers on this. If you guys never checked out the Action Force Praetorian, it's really nice. Whoop. Let's see if I can break this in. There is, I think it's a dumbbell on the head, but look, here's the butterfly joints right there. It is a double jointed elbow. Once I'm able to break it in, there you go. Double jointed elbow. There's a diaphragm joint and a ball waist too, which is nice. Upper thigh, double jointed knee. And of course, there is also the hip joint. Can drop down. Ooh. Can up and down. Pivot on the feet as well. He has a holster for that. Is that an M9? Nope, it is not an M9. It's a different gun that I know of. He's got extra magazines back there. God Lord. And then he comes with 2 energy shields, which you can put the like ricochets like that onto them. So that's pretty neat to have. And then like 3 weapons. One of them is this sword, which is very, very cool. And these, I believe, attach to, yep. So each forearm has an inlet cut in there for you to just attach like that. So you can have that on his arm. And even then, you can still, like, there's a hole where you can put that shield right around there, or you can put it on the upper arm like that, or on his back to protect his back. And of course, again, you can do it on arms here. So 5 different locations where you can put that. Not too bad. Not bad at all. The grenade launcher weapon looks awesome. Very cool. And I'm glad we have like muzzle effects that you can attach onto there. So this is pretty awesome. And I think if I were to even like articulate most points of this, or at least make some kind of pose, I don't know, I'd have to really mess with. There's other ways you can mess with it. I think just trying to have like a army build, I guess. I'd like to try to army build. I was hoping to get 2 of these because normally I just army build for two figures at a time. I don't really want to try and get like an actual army, but 2 is nice. I don't mind 2. 2 I can work with, and I think that helps have more of a presence on the display with what you can do with it. Oh, look, you can get more hands too, stuff like that. And the stand. So there you go. I'm getting a text. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, where'd I leave you guys off? I haven't opened any of my Series 5. Oh, really? Still trying to get organized after my... Well, good luck, man. I know it's time consuming. eBay worker, unless you have an Ollie's or a small toy store. That's, yeah, I know. The mere fact that Brian didn't get it yet is wild. The only thing I could do for Brian is if maybe a liquidation store may still have it like lingering around. That's all I could do. I haven't gotten the standard one yet. I have 2 of the green ones and I love them. Yeah. I have 2 of the green ones too. They're awesome. The standard one, it's that black and red, man. That looks really good to me. That's a solid fig. Don't have them, but it looks cool. Dude, I've been selling off my Marvel figures, probably cut down to nice, man. That's awesome. That last series of Action Force is nice. Hard act to follow. Hey, man, what's going on? I have 2 of each. I had to glue a shoulder pad back on one of the Elite Praetorians right out of the package. Really? Well, I bet you me, playing around with it. We'll see what happens. Can't wait to see how Valiverse evolves this faction in the line. Oh, same. I'm excited to see what he's got. Ollie's might be opening stores in California. That's awesome. If they do, good on you guys. You're missing out. You're definitely missing out. All right. That's what I had to open. Surprisingly, I still have a Snow Trooper, Steel Brigade Trooper I have not opened yet. So one day we will open that amongst others. Honestly, because of my New York trip, the New York toy hunt trip I'll have towards the end of the week, and we'll have some SH Figure Arts to open because I could not help myself and buy SH Figure Arts from Tamashii Nations. So you'll see that next live stream. But it is that hour. It is 11 o'clock. I thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for keeping me company, talking about toys, opening up some toys. This is good, really good. I can put some figures on the shelf and throw away some packaging, which is nice. But that is the night. I appreciate you guys for being here. I have 3 Ollies within 30 minutes of my house. It's pretty damn sweet. That's awesome, man. I think I'm the same way. I have probably 2 to 3, but they're not always the best. This is so dope that you do the 2 camera setup like this. I don't know many other channels that do it this way. Well, honestly, I would love different angles, but I can only do so much with the limitations that this laptop will allow me. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. See you later. Appreciate it, man. Have a great night. Thanks for humoring me. No problem, man. Brian King, no problem. Have a good night, Art. Good night, everybody. Yep. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. As far as it goes, Toy Hunt tomorrow, which is mostly all of Ross. The New York hunt will be for the weekend. If I can squeeze in a review, I will definitely try and do my best. because that has been severely lacking on my channel, and I want to at least keep that on a consistent level. But at least my live streams every Monday have been consistent, so I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much. As far as it goes, tomorrow is the last day to enter in the Savage Crucible giveaway. So here is the item to win, but this one is mine. You guys can win one that's brand new in box. But this is the Shield of Dezera Savage Crucible figure. If you want a chance to win this, check out the Shield of Dezera review that I did on my channel. Tomorrow is the last day for that to be entered into. So there you go. Try it out. You never know. So, all right. Have a good night, guys. Hit the like button on the way out. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.